Thank you so much. It's really a pleasure and an honor to sing to all you beautiful women here at the conference. Yeah, last June, as some of you know, I turned 80 years old. So, well, I'm still kicking. I'm still kicking, but you know, I've been singing for, you know, I made my first album in 1964, in the last century, and I've got lots and lots of songs. I'd love to sing to you. I've got so many songs I really want to share, and it's really difficult to squash them into half an hour. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to sing 5 or 6 songs, but I just want you to know that I'm not going to sing songs about the moon, but I have songs about the moon, just to note that I haven't neglected her. I have a song that says, blow away the clouds from the face of the moon, blow away the clouds, get your body in tune. That was one, and then there was half a moon hanging up in the sky. I'm driving through the rain. And another one is moonlight, moonlight, you and me on the magic sea of moonlight. Wonder fills the dark, our spirits all embark to sail the fairy tale just like the moon. Right. So that was another one. And then there's another one called Summer Moon that goes, summer moon, she shines her light on me. No, sorry, summer moon. It's hard to just jump in the middle of the chorus, but anyway. Summer moon, shine your light on me, dry my tears, and fill my ears with your silver melody. Summer moon, shining on the water, watching me grow. You let me know your love, 'cause I'm your daughter. So that's just, well, so those are my moon things that I'm not going to sing. So, but what I want, and a little more on the guitar, Paul, on the monitor. So I'd like to start with a song that I wrote after being inspired by one of the stories by Clarice Pinkola Estés that wrote Women Who Run with the Wolves. I don't know if you've any run that, but she writes a song called sorry, I wrote the song. She wrote it's very hard for a Mexican to sing before noon. So you must forgive me if I'm a bit unfocused. But anyway, this song is called La Que Sabe, and I usually take a long time to introduce it, but I'm not going to do that, even though I'm a Gemini and I talk like mad. But I think some of you probably know that the story of La Huesera, who goes out and collects the bones, and this is symbolic of us finding those parts of ourselves that are lost and that we find to become whole. So that's the short version. Still need more in the monitor, Paul, on the guitar. More. There's a woman who lives in the desert. There's a woman who dwells in the night. You can hear her moving in the shadows. See her shadow in the pale moonlight. And she gathers parts of what once was whole, and she places them on the stones, and she breathes the flesh back on the body, and she whispers over the bone. La que sabe, la que sabe, la que sabe, la que canta sobre los huesos. Well, you can hear her voice in the canyons, and the winter wind carries her scream. You can hide from her in the daylight, but she'll visit you in your dreams. And at first she may appear beautiful, then her face starts to melt like wax. In her left hand she carries the branch of a tree, but you think it's an axe. La que sabe la que sabe la curandera, la que sabe, la que canta sobre los huesos. And she chops you up into pieces, and she scatters you over the land. and you try to put yourself together, but all you find is your hand. Slowly you gather your courage, and you follow her into her cave. She leads you to a tombstone, and the name tells you it's your grave. La que sabe, la curandera, la que sabe. Está viviendo cerca del río, está cantando abajo de la luna. Ella sabe todo de tus secretos, ella sabe todo que está dentro de tu corazón. La que sabe, la que sabe, la que sabe. You fall down on your hands and knees, and you dig till you find the bones, and one by one you retrieve them, place them carefully on the stone. Now you've gathered parts of what once was whole, and you've learned the song of the crow, and you breathe the flesh back on the body, and you whisper over the bones. To you the magic is shown. With the free and the wild you will roam. La que sabe, la que sabe, la que sabe. There's a woman who dwells in the desert. There's a woman who lives in the night. You can hear her in the shadows. See her shadow in the pale moonlight. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just released a new album. It's the first studio album I've made in 10 years, and I've taken the title of the album is called "Rock Me Goddess." I like the idea of rock because it's like rock me to it's sort of gentle, and then rock me goddess. So it's got both those feelings about it. And I took it from a song called "In the Gentle Arms of Eden," and I sometimes drive in California, from Mendocino, where my sister lives, down to Santa Barbara, where I come from, and I drive down Highway 1. And as I drive, I have all these different local radio stations, and they're wonderful radio stations. They're supported by by contributions, and they don't have any advertisement and all that, and they play really interesting music. And I heard this one song that said, "Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden." I said, God, this is a song about the goddess on the radio. So I almost had an accident. I pulled over and wrote down the names. And then when I got home, I learned the song. And it's a lovely lyric. The guy who wrote it, Dave Carter, calls it an eco-spiritual song. And I think that's quite. And I was going to have you sing part of it with me, because I love to hear you sing. So and then if you kind of get the hang of the chorus, you can sing more. But the part I want you to sing, I sing. In the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. So if I sing, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Try it again. So I sing, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. You. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. I'm sorry, I sing low. My voice gets lower every year. On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. So the moon shone on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum with joy, as though to say, "This is my home, this This is my only home. It is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And if I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Beautiful. Then the world turned round and warmer, and the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, a lonesome critter crawled. She looked about and shouted out in her most astonished drawl, "This is my home, this is my only home. It is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden." Beautiful. Then the whole sky started buzzing, and the ground turned carpet green, and the weary children from the woods came dancing in between. And the people sang rejoicing as the fields turned glad with grain, a song of celebration from their houses on the plain. This is my home, this is my only home. It is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Beautiful. Now there's smoke across the harbor, and factories line the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and the enterprise of war. But I will lay my burden in this cradle of your grace, on the silver beaches of your love and the sea of your embrace. This is my home, this is my only home. It is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. This is your home, this is your only home. It is the only sacred ground that you have ever known. And if you stray in the dark night alone, may the goddess rock you in the arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Last time. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was a theater major when I went to the University of California at Santa Barbara, and one of my first roles was the second witch in Macbeth, and I've used her as a role model ever since. And it's worked out pretty well. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, tongue of duck and tongue of dog, an adder's fork and a blind worm's sting, a lizard's leg and an owlet's wing, for a brew of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boiling bubble. Who are the witches? Where do they come from? Maybe your great-great-grandmother was one. Witches are wild, wise women, they say. And there's a lot of witch in every woman today. Oh, the witches knew all about flowers and weeds, what to do with the plants, the roots and the seeds. And when people grew weary of hard-working days, the witches were there in so many ways. Oh, who are the witches? Where did they come from? Maybe your great-great-grandmother was one. Witches were wild, wise women, they say. And there's a lot of witch in every woman today. Now when women had babies, the witches were there to help them and heal them and to give them care. And the witches knew stories of how life began. Do you think you can be one? Maybe you can. Ooh, who are the witches? Where did they come from? Maybe your great-great-grandmother was one. Witches are wild, wise women, they say. And there's a lot of witch in every woman today. Now some men thought that the witches were bad. It seems they were frightened of the power they had. Oh, but power to help and to heal and to care isn't power to fear, it's power to share. Oh, who are the witches? Where did they come from? Maybe your great-great-grandmother was one. Witches are wild, wise women, they say. And there's a lot of witch in every woman today. Woo! Now these were the sisters of the moon and the earth, learning the secrets of death and of birth. And these ladies knew how much to give and to take, but they were called witches and were burned at the stake. But the spirit goes on. Oh, the spirit goes on and on. You can't, no you can't, you can't, you can't. You can't, you can't, you can't, you can't kill the spirit. She's like a mountain. Oh, she's old, but she's strong. And she goes on and on and on. You can't kill the spirit. She's like a mountain, yeah. She's old, but she's strong. She goes on and 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 you can't kill the spirit. She's like a mountain, yeah. She's old, she's strong. She's going on and on and on. You can't kill the spirit. She's like a mountain. She's old and strong. She's going on. Let me hear you now. You can't kill the spirit, no. She's like a mountain, yeah. She's old, she's strong. She's going on and on and on. You can't kill the spirit. She's like a mountain. She's old and strong. She's going on and 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 on. She's going on and on and on and on and on. I'm old. I'm an octogenarian. But I'm going on and 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 on. Wow. That's fantastic. Oh, you should come to all my concerts. That would be great. Yeah. So this next song, as I say, usually I sing, do a 2-hour concert. So I'm trying to squash everything. So this next song is very different mood, and so I'd ask you, it's a sort of a prayer. So I just sort of say, if we can be quiet in this one, but then you can jump up the next time, okay? Okay, because it's wonderful to have you. But You know, we have lullabies, but we don't have a lot of songs of healing. But they're coming in. As Marianne said, I was a protesting. I still am. I still protest about a hell of a lot of things. There's a lot of things to change in this world. But anyway, but I've started singing songs of healing, and I think it's really important in this day and age as we suffer so many wounds, and these wounds go all the way back to our childhood. And you know, it's easy to be kind and nice when you feel okay about yourself, but when you don't, it's hard, and we need tools of healing. And I think this song is one of those, a good tool for healing. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Autumn turns to winter, winter becomes spring. The laughter and the tears we shed become the songs we sing. Just like the rivers run into the sea, I'm a part of you, you're a part of me. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. I know your heart's been broken. I see sadness in your eyes. I wish that I could take away that pain. I'd lead you to a mountain where you could touch the stars. You could hear the music in the rain. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. ¿Cómo puede ser posible que alguien no se dé cuenta que no puede ver tu belleza ni tu sensibilidad? Que no puede entender que tu amor es un milagro, una parte de mi alma eres tú. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How could anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. How deeply you're connected to my soul. Thank you. I was talking about the album I just made, yeah, she just told me I had one more song. And so I wanted to sing too, but anyway, I'll talk real fast. And the next song I'm going to sing is what? So on my album, I wanted to have 13 songs, because 13, you know, but I was missing one, so I wondered what to sing, and I went and revisited an old song that I wrote several years ago, and I went into the studio and recorded it, and I wanted to honor the Me Too movement. You know, in my lifetime, this wonderful movement. So two brave women in Hollywood, California, decided to. Oh God, I can't talk so fast. Anyway, so Harvey Weinstein, all that mess. So anyway, I wanted to honor the Me Too movement because I think it's wonderful. And this is a song some of you might know, and so you can sing the chorus with me. Because I usually do it on the Saturday night. Me too, 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 me too. Time's up. Me too. Hashtag. I love to say that. Hashtag. You serve the old, you raise the young, you caught the stars when they were flung into the sky. You heal the sick, you feed the poor. It is your love that lights the way, and that's for sure. 'Cause you're a woman, sweet like summer corn. A woman, to the goddess you were born. Beautiful woman, sweet sister of mine. Your scars are deep, your tears are warm. It is your thread that mends the sails when they are torn. And like a wave, your heart may break, but it keeps pounding like the sea, make no mistake. 'Cause you're a woman, sweet like summer corn. A woman, to the goddess you were born. Beautiful woman, sweet sister of mine. Isis, Astarte, Diana, Asherat, teachers of the mysteries that we forgot. Virgin, girl child, Madonna, old crow, the faces of the moon, that you know you're not alone. You're a woman, raped and cheated for too long. A woman, to the goddess you belong. Beautiful woman, sweet sister of mine. Hey, I'm talking to you, woman, pure like winter snow. You're a woman, and it's time for you to know that you're strong. Woo. And you got power. You're getting stronger by the hour. Like a flower, you need rain. And when it rains, it pours. I'm a sister of yours. Hear me now, woman. She's a woman, to the goddess she is born. Beautiful woman, sweet sister of mine. Hear me now, woman, like winter snow. You're a woman, and it's time for you to know that you're strong. And you got power. You're getting stronger by the hour, and like a flower, you need rain. And when it rains, it pours. I'm a sister of yours. Mujer, hija de la diosa, mujer, eres tan hermosa, mujer, hermana de mi corazón. Yo también, yo también. Let me hear you. Yo también. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Time's up. Woo. Sing me too in your language. If you're in French, it'd be moi aussi. Moi moi, moi aussi. And in Dutch, I think it's ik ook, ik ook. Something like ik ook. Yo también. Shout it out, me too, me too. Shout out me too in your language. Me too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. Time's up! Me too, me too. Hashtag. Me too, me too, me too, me too. Time's up! Anche io. Che ego, that's Greek. Che ego, che ego. Ik auch, ik auch, ik auch, ik auch. Come ani. Come ani, come ani. Time's up! Time's up. Woo. She's got healing hands to soothe away the pain, and she's got healing hands, cool like summer rain, and she's got healing hands, and she understands that love and healing power are the same. Well, a long, long time ago, we used to Tues to heal. A mother sang a lullaby so her newborn babe could feel safety in the darkness and comfort when she cried. Another that couldn't mean so much, and no one can deny that she's got to soothe away the pain. Yeah, she's got healing hand like summer rain, and she's got healing hand, and she understands that love and healing power are the same. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land, this third star from the sun, this beautiful planet, it wasn't made for genetically modified food. It wasn't made for horrible lying politicians like Boris Johnson and Donald Trump. It was made for really nice people, people that are nice to their animals, and people that invite you, people that, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have my last line in here. People that I know that I'm supposed to be off the stage, but anyway. Wait a minute. No.
We want to sing a song. Julie, we want to sing a song.
Oh, but can I just sing my last?
No.
It's very important.
We're going to sing a song for you.
But I gotta say, it's made for nice people that come to my concerts and buy my CDs.
Which is in the little town hall. Don't go away.
Thank you.
We love you, Julie.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you give
Thank you.
and trailblaze and pathfind.
Yeah.
You are a revolutionary.
Yes.
And we love to sing to you now,
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I
to
stay?
celebrate you.
Yes.
Where shall I be?
Because
Right
she,
here.
Because she, as she said, she goes on and on.
We have to just get up here because
And we have for your 80th birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I can hold this for you.
Okay.
We want to give this beautiful flowers from the earth that you love so much to celebrate you and all that you do, and especially in this year, this 80th birthday year.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank
So
you.
let's sing happy birthday to Julie.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you.
Blessed be.